Ah, yes. Been looking forward to this. Man's on fire. What do we got? What do we got? There's anticipation. Ah, wow. That is, wow. I mean, you have officially outdone yourself, my friend.
Yeah, this one, a lot of work. I'm having a hard time moving my mouth. The beard,
this is
pretty tight, but
I mean, the details here are fantastic. For those just listening to us, because we do have audio listeners as well, you're missing out. What are we wearing here? We're wearing a traditional Irish garb. Is it fair to call this? I mean, you got the bow tie too. I didn't even notice the bow tie because of the microphone.
This is the whole deal here. We got the bow tie. We got our green beads, the leprechaun beard, the Kanye Stronger glasses, but they're little shamrocks.
Wow, is that a real thing? Is that a real Kanye? What is that? I've never even heard of that.
You never seen the
music video?
Music video? Yeah, he wears these. I mean, they're terrible glasses. Like, you can't see anything. It almost gives you a headache, like, immediately. But we'll sacrifice for St. Patrick's Day. We'll lose them once we get into the picks.
Where do you get this outfit?
This was Amazon, typically Party City, but this was like an Amazon like package deal for St. Patrick's Day to get you ready.
The Brian Scalabrine.
Yeah, how about that? Shout out to the GOAT.
Where did you get that?
I've had this one for a while.
You've had a Scalabrine jersey?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the legend, bro. The Red Mamba.
Red Mamba, legend. I listen to his radio show every morning with Frank Isola, NBA, Sirius XM, NBA radio. He's great. Wow.
All over the place with this beard.
No, I mean, it happens.
Yeah, we, sadly, the Joe Duffy poster didn't get in time. We were going to.
Wow. Irish. I didn't even think you knew who Joe Duffy was.
Come on, man. On St. Patrick's Day, we all know who Joe Duffy is.
Irish Joe?
Irish Joe, man. We were really going to pay homage to him.
Wow. Connor, of course, up there. The infamous moment at Madison. I mean, this is... I'm actually blown away that you had a Brian Scalabrine jersey.
Oh, yeah. I've had it for a while. I usually wear it like every St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's your thing? I can't believe they sell that. I mean, I guess at the teams... This is amazing. I mean, I just want to revel in this. By the way, how much time do you give yourself in the outfit? Like, when do you put this on? Because when I see you before, you're not wearing it. So when do you get changed?
There was a lot of moving parts. I mean, we don't have to get changed. It's just going on top of what I
mean,
wear into the office. This one we cut a little close.
Why? Did the shipment just come in?
No. I mean, like, we cut a little close, literally right here. A lot of moving parts.
I mean, we were on time.
To see if the Joe Duffy poster was there.
Right.
Unfortunately, it wasn't. In all actuality, the printer ran out of ink. That's why Joe Duffy.
God.
Yeah. So.
More people in the office now. More people using.
Yeah, more people using the cartridges, man. We're out of ink. So, I mean, usually like 10, 15 minutes. I kind of see you wrapping up the prior interview.
Sure. Okay. Well, this is amazing. Well, are you a big St. Patty's Day guy?
I enjoy it. Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm just a big holiday guy.
Yeah. Clearly, we've learned this.
I'll do the green beers and everything.
You will do it.
Oh yeah.
And where do you get green beers?
I mean, you just get like a light beer and you have like a green dye. We don't overcomplicate
so you will put the dye in the beard. The beer.
Yeah.
Staring at your beard. And will you go out and about? I mean, there's parties around town, New York City. I always see people.
Yeah, it's big in New York City. I'm going to do something on Saturday. Saturday's going to be a great day.
Why Saturday, not tomorrow?
I got work to do tomorrow, you know?
Okay.
Saturday, I can just enjoy the whole day. I feel like the city's really going to embrace it on Saturday. I got all the ingredients. I'm going to start my morning with an English breakfast, and then come high noon, and it'll be fight time.
Now, you know that... like the English breakfast, like that has nothing to do with St. Patrick's Day, right?
I know that. The English breakfast is for
the fights, okay.
For the fights. It'll give me a European feel to start the day, and then we carry on with St. Patrick's. That's
fair. Wow. Well, I mean, this is great. I've never really actually one year I was in, you know what? You'll appreciate this. I was in Savannah, Georgia.
I had a feeling you were going to say this. Yeah, yes. I've been there a few times. It's pretty crazy. They used to dye the river green.
Yes.
It's a big deal down there. Yeah, it's fun.
You know why I was there? I was working TV production at the time, and I was working for Spike TV on a Major League Eating event in Savannah, Georgia during St. Patrick's Day. So we had a whole huge setup on that like boardwalk area. And I went, I was with Kobayashi. I was with this one dude who ate like 15 eggs in his room before the event. And so I got to experience... It smelled really bad. Like it just smelled like stale beer everywhere. I don't drink, but that's a memory. I think that's I don't think I've ever been to
MLE on Spike TV.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, I used to have a Major League Eating game for the Wii, and you like would load up and eat it. Yeah,
really? I didn't even know they made one. Yeah, I worked a few of their events. One in Las Vegas as well. By the way, speaking of Georgia, a listener sent me a message. saying that he had a bone to pick with you because on Monday you said you were going for Gonzaga all the way. But is it not true that Gonzaga is playing Georgia State this weekend, first round of the NCAA
Yeah, you
tournament?
mentioned that. I'm not a Georgia State guy. I graduated from the University of Georgia. The school I went to before that, Georgia Southern. Rivals for Georgia State. Hashtag Southern not State. Hashtag who's the real GSU. That's a big thing. That's a big thing.
Is it? But you don't ride with
Georgia
the state. You don't ride with the state.
No.
Okay.
It is a good school though. I did a summer class there, so technically,
you have some
I am an alumni.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ever attend the school, you're an alumni.
Sorry about Matt Olson, by the way.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
It's more.
Congrats on Matt Olson.
Yeah.
Sorry about Freddie
Sorry
Freeman.
about Freddie Freeman.
I screwed that up.
Chapman, congrats.
Yeah.
Baseball talk. Here
Yeah. People flocking in. Okay, what do we got? London, let's go.
Oh my goodness, this beard is.
I mean, you could pull it down.
We're eating it here. I'm trying to pull it down, but it's connected to the hat, and I always am like, "Well, this hat is great," and then I forget I got to put the headphones on, big bulky headphones. So.
By the way, hold that thought.
Yeah. What are we getting here? Water, butternut squash.
Got the soup right here. I mean, I actually am counting down I count down the minutes. I'm like, I need that soup. It's my favorite segment, just for the soup.
Yep. Yeah.
Is it even warm anymore?
It's not warm. It's dare I say lukewarm at best.
Drink it still like a cup of coffee.
Well, what do you want me to do? Sit here with a spoon? No one wants to see that. So you just drink it like a drink. By the way, no difference between this and a cup of water.
Except it's a thick butternut porridge.
Not only that,
There you go.
but with pieces of chunks of apple in it as well. Very nutritious.
Yeah, I didn't have the apple when I had it on this past weekend.
I actually found out today that my cholesterol is a little bit high.
I actually suffer from high cholesterol as well.
What do you do to combat it? It's the first time I've heard about this.
Oh, wow. You're one of the lucky ones. You're almost 40. I heard about it when I was like 25. You got to cut back on the cheese, dairy, red meats. Yeah, all high in everything. Anything that is good, it's high in cholesterol. Ice cream, all that stuff.
I wonder if butternut squash is...
Probably. It's probably a creamier based soup.
Yeah. This might be my last cup.
No. Creature habit. You'll have it on Monday.
All right, what do we got? Enough dilly-dallying here. We need some picks.
Let's do it. Let's do some picks. Let's start it off. I got, what do I got? I got 5 singles for you and 2 quick parlays. We'll start it off with the first single. Nathaniel Wood. I grabbed this line very early on. Shout out to Best Fight Odds Notifications on Twitter. I got it in right at minus 210. So I'll lay 2.1 units to win 1 on that. Vince Morales is coming in on short notice on this one. Wood.
Wow, this is amazing.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, delayed reaction here.
Sorry, I was checking the phone real quick. Wow, that is something.
Yeah, we're going all out here.
Let me tell you something. If you're listening to the pod, you're missing out on all these little details.
If you're listening on the pod, you're going to have to just go back and watch the video at this point. I mean, we're really bringing top-notch stuff here. Wood, former Cage Warriors champ. I think he's just going to be faster on the feet, throws more volume. Morales, he will have the power advantage, and I honestly think that's really his only path to victory is to knock Wood out. I think if it stays standing, Wood's going to be able to outpoint him if he doesn't get knocked out. If it goes to the ground, I think he's got the clear advantage there. He doesn't do it often, but he's able to mix in the takedowns, and when he does get it to the ground, he's got an actual serious sub-threat. I mean, that's how he got his first 3 wins in the UFC. So I think he's going to have the speed advantage, the volume advantage on the feet if he can avoid getting KO'd early on from Morales. I think he's going to be able to win by decision or, if it does go to the ground, maybe even get a submission. So I like Nathaniel Wood in this spot.
Okay.
We'll keep it rolling. Jack Shore, another one that I jumped in on last week. This line is coming crashing.
Jack Shore is an underdog?
I took it at plus 154. I'm seeing it as close to even odds now. I mean, people are feeling good about Jack Shore. That's kind of what I said. When I saw it at the price that it was, I think I took this like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. I mean, I know this is the toughest test to date. I mean, Valiv is good, but Jack Shore, he's undefeated as a pro, obviously 15-0. He was also undefeated as an amateur. Combined, he's 27-0. He's been fighting for a decade, and he has yet to lose a fight. I will gladly back someone like that at plus 154. Valiv, also great. He's 18-2, though technically he's 18-3. He lost to Trevin Jones, but it got counted as a no contest because Trevin Jones tested positive for marijuana. Still got knocked out in that fight. He's still caught an L. It just doesn't go onto his record. To the actual fight, Shore, he's bigger here. He's going to have a size advantage, 2-inch height, 4-inch reach. Hopefully that's going to play out well in the striking exchanges, but I think Valiv's going to have the edge there. Where I think Shore can get it done is in the wrestling. He's got multiple takedowns in every single one of his UFC fights. If he gets to the ground, I mean, it becomes his world. He can go for the subs. He can go for the ground and pound and just wear on Valieve. And I think that's what he's going to be able to do. I think he's going to be able to get this to the ground. I think he's going to be able to sneak out a close decision. Like Valieve, if it stays standing, Jack Shore probably in trouble. Valieve, he mixing the kicks really well, goes to the body. He's slick on the feet, but I think Jack Shore's going to take this to the ground. I think he's going to be able to sneak out a close decision. I like him at dog odds.
I mean, yeah, that's tremendous on your part to get those.
I never did it before we started this, but now I'm kind of doing look-aheads now. Start looking at a few events in the future, see if there's some odds that I like.
Let's see what he's at right this second. He's a plus 100 right now, so.
I mean, I will take that differential. Yeah. Next up, Gunnar Nelson. He's back. I'm taking him inside the distance at minus 135. Don't love the current price tag. Minus 400, minus 450. We've got this long layoff. You know, we've seen him get chinned before. Sato, he's got good knockout power. But here's the thing. It's just like that Ramiz Brahimaj fight a couple weeks ago against Michael Gilmore. How does Gunnar Nelson win? Almost exclusively by submission, 6 straight, and 7 of his 8 wins in the UFC have come by submission. How does Takashi Sato lose? Last 3 losses come by submission. Last time out, Miguel Baeza gets his first submission win ever, and it's over Sato. I mean, it's clearly a weakness of his. Like I said, don't really want to pay the minus 400 on Gunnar, especially on a 2.5-year layoff. So why not take the sub prop? I think that's how he's going to win. Well, I went to go take it. Sub prop is minus 125. Can get the inside the distance at minus 135. That's such a minute difference. We'll cover the bases just in case if he were to, you know, do like some sort of ground and pound or something like that. So I think if he does win, I think he wins by submission, so I'll take this at the shorter price than what he's going at for the money line.
Been a while since we've seen Gunnar.
Been a while, man.
Years.
So that's why I'm kind of hesitant on the
injuries,
on the big price tag.
Yeah.
But
short notice, change of opponents.
Yeah. If he comes out and implements his game plan, what he does best, I think he gets it done by submission.
I agree.
Next up, Arnold Allen.
Oh, wow. The dog, huh?
Yeah.
So 10-fight winning streak. He's underdog.
I saw this one last week as well. This one is like stayed pretty much at even odds. Saw it at plus 105, jumped on it. This is one of those fights. We said it on Monday, man. You just don't really want to see either guy lose. I think it's going to be such a close fight. I think it's going to be a coin flip. Like, this isn't one that I'm like, you know, just like overly confident in. Allen's a lock, anything like that. Like, I think it's going to be a really close fight. But at dog odds, like you just said, what is he, 8-0 in the UFC? He's undefeated. He's yet to catch a loss in the UFC. You like backing dog odds at that price. Dan Hooker, he's also coming down to featherweight. He was 3-3 prior in the UFC at featherweight. He's obviously going to be the bigger guy. He's typically the bigger guy at lightweight, so he's obviously going to have a size advantage at featherweight. And if this stays at range, like if Dan Hooker just does what he wants with the kicks and everything, then Arnold's probably cooked. Hooker will just piece him apart at range. But I think because of the size disparity, I think Arnold Allen knows he's going to have to come in here. That he just can't hang out range. He's going to have to force the pressure. He's going to have to get him up against the cage. He might have to go for some takedowns. He's going to have to make this thing dirty. It's not going to be able to just be a standing, you know, come in, come out, striking affair. I think he's going to have to make it dirty like that, and I think he knows that that's what he's have to do. So I think he does implement that game plan. If he doesn't, he's probably cooked, like I said, but I'm going to trust him to implement the game plan to get it done, and I think he will, so I'll take him at plus 105.
Man, what a win. I mean, at that point,
crazy.
I know that Dan Hooker isn't a top contender at 45. He's a big name at 55, dropping down again. But it's got to be a big fight next. I mean, it's got to be, I don't know, a contender. I mean, it has to be, right? I mean,
if he gets a win?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah.
The problem with Arnold Allen is his inactivity. He has bad luck. He gets injured. He can't be fighting once a year. He'd have to come back. What is it, March? Like, we need a big fight in July or August after this, if this comes to fruition right here. So,
yeah, I mean, it's going to be close, man. It's going to be close. Also, hometown kid, could be a razor-close decision. Could come into play with the judges. You never know.
Yeah.
Undefeated, 8-0 in the UFC. Opponent coming down a weight class. Not sure how he's going to look. So, I'll take the guy at slight dog odds with all that going for him.
Okay.
Next up, we mentioned all these on Monday, but next up in the main event, Tom Aspinall. I took him at plus 125. Another super close fight. Wanted it on the action.
I'm surprised with these. Oh, by the way, so yes, it's changed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes, I think he's like minus 130 right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody needs these tickets, I'm happy to show them. Because I was just like you. I was a little bit surprised seeing these lines. It's going to be really close. Aspinall, he's looked great so far in the UFC, but this is obviously a big-time jump. I mean, this is going to be his toughest test to date. We talked about it on Monday. If he gets the win here, he's going to skyrocket. I mean, it's like Volkov is like, he's a very good litmus test to see just how good you are. With Aspinall, man, he's fast. We know he's capable of those big finishes. He's quick. He's always moving. He's kind of like that, you know, the Cyril Gane, the new revolution at heavyweight, and that's kind of what I think he needs to do here. Implement the game plan that Cyril Gane had against Volkov. You know, just constantly moving, bring the volume, be aggressive, expect it to go long. I mean, Aspinall, he's usually out of there quick. Volkov, much more durable. Biggest test. I think he needs to come in here not expecting to get a first-round finish and, you know, be prepared to go all 25 minutes if he has to. If we start seeing, you know, round 3, if he's breathing through the mouth, looking really gassed, then we might be in trouble because we've seen Volkov. He can go for days. Like, he's got the cardio. So I think it's going to be, you know, another razor-thin fight, just like the last 2, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if either of them went either way. But like you said on Monday, I do think Aspinall has a very bright future ahead of him. I do think he's the real deal. So I will ride with the Aspinall train here and think that he gets it done against Volkov.
I don't like to play MMA math, not my thing. But I do feel, I mean, like, let's be honest, Volkov has fought a who's who, Bellator heavyweight champ, blah, 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 has wins over the likes of Alistair Overeem, look really good. I would argue maybe his best performance was against Overeem last year. Going the distance with Greg Hardy, to me, will always kind of be a stain on his record, you know?
Yeah, you think he should have got the finish?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So,
I mean, we're going to see, man. We're going to see. We're going to find out a lot of things about Tom Aspinall on Saturday. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be awesome. I think this
body shot. It's going to be a body shot.
That's what you're saying, body shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I am taking your word for it. You're the one who really hyped me up on him.
Okay. All right. We'll see.
No, I'm just kidding. I already had the ticket anyway.
All right.
Those are the singles. Okay. Got 5 of them. I actually added one more during the show or just before the show. It's Krylov Craig doesn't go the distance. I took that at -186. 51 of their 54 combined pro fights haven't gone the distance. So that's an additional one that I have. But
that's
those are the ones. Yeah, pretty insane stat. So I figured I'd just jump on board at -186. The parlays. Let's get into those.
Let's.
First one, Nathaniel Wood. Already explained that. Got him at worse odds here for the parlay, obviously. Didn't get him at the -210. Second leg, Sergey Pavlovich over Shamil. Shamil, he's been finishing his last 4 fights by strikes.
Did you just call him Shamil Shamil?
No. I was just saying his first name. I'm not even going to take
Okay.
I'm not even going to go for it on the last name. We didn't go over the names before the show. I'm not even going to take this.
Abdurakhimov.
You said it, not me. Pavlovic, huge hitter. Big, heavy hands. First-round knockouts in his last 3 wins. 84-inch reach. 8 inches here over Shamil. I think he's going to finish him early, so I'll parlay him up with Nathaniel Wood. Pays out at -115. Next one. Here it is, the hand sanitizer.
Oh, wow.
2 guys going up against each other.
I mean, this is a troll parlay if I've ever seen one.
Dude, this has been in for weeks as well.
Oh, has it? Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yes, like
I thought you actually did it on purpose.
No, I kid you not. I saw that yesterday. I was like, wow.
What are the chances?
2 guys for my biggest bet for UFC London here. Yeah, so I just think Topuria, I think he's just going to be too much to handle for Herbert, even at 155. I know Herbert's going to have a huge size advantage, and it might take a minute for Topuria to feel it out, to adjust for the size, but I think he's just going to be able to close the distance. I think eventually he's going to break it down, KO him, standing up against the cage, or take him down. We've seen how good he is at grappling. I just think Topuria is elite. Jai Herbert is not. And, yeah, I think Topuria has a super bright future, so I think he gets it done. Paddy, I think it's going to be a super exciting fight, but I think he ultimately gets the finish on Vargas. He's really not defensively sound, so I'm sure Vargas might land a couple shots on him, and eventually that might make Paddy pay at some point in his career, but I don't think that this is the time that he ends up paying. I think he's going to have the age, the size, the skill advantage. Crown's going to be going absolute bananas for him. So I think he gets Vargas out of there. And then the last one, we're just adding on Makayev, taking it at a shorter price.
Muhammad Makayev.
You said it, not me, man. Yeah, super duper high prospect there. I'm just going to trust in the hype. 2-time IMMAF world champion, 23-0 as an amateur, 5-0 as a pro. I'm taking it separate. I'm not just going super heavy on the 3 legs, just in case, you know, if it's a welcome to the UFC moment, grown man versus a guy who's 21 years old, I wouldn't be beyond shocked, but I do trust Mikhaev to get it done here.
Yeah, I do too.
I think you do too, yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
I can't read. That's minus 300?
When I took him, he was minus 290. That pays at plus 121.
Yeah, right now he's minus 350. All right, here we go. London calling, na 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 na, yeah, na 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 na.
I'm gonna post my English breakfast. I want anyone who's in England to just absolutely grill me.
Not literally grill you, because I would imagine there's maybe some grilling involved with the sausages. Now, is this gonna be homemade, or are you gonna order?
Homemade.
Wow, do you have the sausage yet?
Yes.
You got it.
Sausage links. Yep. I got mushrooms. I got tomatoes. I got the beans. I got.
Are there eggs involved?
Yeah, eggs, toast and tea.
Black pudding?
No, I couldn't find any black pudding, but I talked to a real Englishman over Twitter, Lucrative MMA. We featured him on the show on Monday.
Yeah.
He was like, black pudding's not that serious. It's all about the bacon, the sausage, the eggs, the beans, all that.
Is the sausage pork?
I got pork, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the traditional
what kind of bacon
one
is it again?
What kind of bacon?
It's the back bacon. I did I looked up everything. They said,
what is that? Why is that significant, Frank?
You know, it's important.
I didn't know that there was a difference. There's different sides of the, I guess, the pig that you can get?
I think so, yeah. That's at least what Google told me.
So you got the back.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Canadian bacon.
I always thought Canadian bacon was ham.
Yeah, I guess it kind of looks like ham.
What do you like? What's your favorite bacon, Frank?
You know, I like it all.
You don't have a preference?
No.
You don't have a side? You don't have a back bacon, underbelly?
Maple bacon.
Not at all.
Oh, man.
I don't like maple bacon, actually.
Oh, man.
Why? It's
hard pass.
Sweet, no?
I don't, the whole sweet thing. Yeah.
Weird. I like turkey bacon. I've never had pork bacon before.
Really?
Yeah. Kosher, sort of. Jewish.
True.
Well, that's fun. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, so are those the only picks? Because I feel like we're missing one. Well, there's a
Casey Layden.
Yeah, there's a gentleman's bet. Should we address this or no?
Yeah, let's do it. So
well,
obviously Casey's
debate, yeah,
Casey's coming on the show.
Yeah,
and Frank was like, "Are you going to bet on him?" I was like, "There's no way there's going to be a line for that." And Frank's like, "Well, I'll take the heat. I'll take the pressure. I'll do $10 against them." I was like, "Okay, I will smash the $10 here on old EKC and ride with it." And
is this an official bet, Frank?
It's official. We haven't shook on it yet, but
wow. So you are actually going for the other dude. Like, this is the ultimate heel move right here, Frank. I mean, this is
just for the fun of it.
This is for the show.
He's fading Casey.
You're fading Casey, as they say online.
He says it's for the show. It's for his wallet. He thinks he has a winner here.
By the way, I can't believe I just typed Casey's name in Tapology to get the details of his fight again. Like, this is a real thing. And by the way, of course, his fighter picture is better than 98% of the guys out there, because his wife is one of the all-time legends in terms of combat photography. So of course he's going to have a tremendous photo. So just for the record, Fritz Frauendorf is your pick, Frank. Is there something in particular about his fighting style that you're a fan of?
Yeah, the way that he throws his punches.
Okay.
Let's have some fun here. The Tapology votes. 22 votes from the Tapology community. 82% Layden, 18 for Fritz.
Wait, how do I do this? I want to do this.
22% by knockout for Layden, 17 by submission, 56 by decision. I kind of like the decision prop there,
Can I just do this right now, or do I have to sign up or something?
Yeah, you got to have an account. You got to be tapped in, as they say.
Come on, Tapology. Verdict MMA should do something for this too. We should go all in.
I would love that, yeah.
If we're being honest, DraftKings should already have a lineup, just in solidarity.
Yo, wow. Casey has weighed in and cannot believe that Frank is betting against Frank Rebuttal's best bet.
Wow. See, there was a part of me that thought, okay, maybe Casey's not watching at this point. He'll miss this, and Frank will feel, I don't know, weird about it. He's actually leaning in.
Cash or check, Frank, whichever one works, man. Venmo, Cash App, Zelle.
Why would you do this, Frank? I mean, I always thought that you were a team guy. You're a foxhole kind of guy.
There's a lot you don't know about Frank.
There's no I in team unless you look in the a-hole.
I don't even know what that means. This is incredible. Okay, so to recap, forget about Muhammad Mokaev, forget about Patty, forget about nothing on Molly, huh?
Oh, man, I thought about it and I missed out on, like, she was an underdog just like the other people that I took, and I almost took her and I didn't, and then I missed out on the line. I was like, I don't love it enough to take the plunge now after looking at it at better odds.
Nothing on Aspinall. None of that. None of that matters. Forget about all of it.
No, I do have something on Aspinall.
No, I know. I was trying to go with forget.
It's all forgotten.
This is the most important bet of the weekend. It is GC versus Mysterious Frank. To recap, and it's just straight up, right?
Yeah, $10. So that's 0.2 units.
0.2 units.
On Casey Layden. It'll be on the recap.
By the way, Fritz Frauendorf doesn't even seem like a real name. Okay, not too impressed.
Fritz Frauendorf.
Okay, has no information here. I bet you. Let me tell you something. I bet you Casey's information is all up to date. Yeah, he's got everything. He's got the height. He's got the born. We don't have the age.
We need a reach on him.
Fighting out of Inglewood up to no good, California, by way of, I think, Mississippi. This dude's fighting out of Burbank. I mean, no one fights out of Burbank. They only make movies out of Burbank.
Speaking of movies, I think this guy has an IMDb.
Come on. He's an actor? Even easier. Fritz Frauendorf. He does. Wait, he's a director.
Wow.
How did you know this?
I'm Googling him just like you are.
Oh, and I was just looking at Tapology.
Screenwriter and film director. Yeah, I'm on his LinkedIn now.
Yeah, Fritz Louis Frauendorf is a writer, director, and occasional actor from New York City, known for Take Me Out, Reattachment, Hello, spelled He110, growing up across the United States. Oh, I thought that was the name. Fritz Frauendorf, diploma. Okay, wow, okay. Two media guys going toe-to-toe. Yeah. This is fun.
So he's going to have the age advantage.
Oh, he's got his Instagram here too.
Seems to be a younger guy.
Let's see what's on the Instagram.
But you can't trade out the experience.
510 followers, easy win.
Yeah, fighting ability is based directly off of.
Yeah, actually, some of the stuff here on the Instagram pretty impressive looking. I mean, he's no Casey. All right,
I have no doubt that Fritz is a great guy.
Yeah, great guy. Never met him.
Never. I mean. Never planned to, but no. we ride with Casey.
Definitely not. Let me tell you something. If the impossible happens and Frank wins this bet, there is no chance Fritz Frauendorf will ever be featured on this program.
I was going to say, is Fritz coming on the MMA Hour on Monday if he wins?
No. We're fully biased. First time ever I could admit biased.
First time ever. Love it.
Good luck. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Frank, you've disappointed us all for the last time.